Hey, what's up everyone? Gary here. We got some big news rocking the game in tech world. Microsoft has announced that it's laying off 3% of its workforce, which is about 6,000 to 7,000 people. And since Microsoft owns Xbox, you're probably wondering what this means for Xbox as a company. Stick around because we're diving deep into the details, the impact on Xbox, and what it means for gamers like you and me. Let's get into it. So let's break it down. On May 13th, 2025, Microsoft announced that it's laying off about 3% of its global workforce, which based on the 228,000 employees reported last June, that's about 6,000 to 7,000 people losing their jobs. According to reports from CNBC and The Verge, these cuts are happening across all levels, teams, and regions, with the focus on reducing the management layers to make the company more agile. Microsoft told CNBC, "We continue to implement organizational changes necessary to best position the company for success in a dynamic marketplace," which is just corporate talk for we're firing a ton of people and replacing them with AI and automation. But here's the kicker. Microsoft isn't struggling financially. Just a few weeks ago, they reported a killer quarterly revenue of $70.1 billion, up 13% from last year, with their cloud services like Azure growing by 33%. So why the layoffs? Well, it seems like Microsoft is doubling down on efficiency and redirecting resources towards big bets like artificial intelligence. They are reportedly spending $80 billion this fiscal year on AI infrastructure alone, and it looks like they're trimming staff to free up funds for these futuristic projects. Now, like I said, these layers aren't tied to poor performance. Unlike a small round of cuts in January 2025, they're hitting every part of Microsoft, including LinkedIn, and yep, you guessed it, Xbox. So let's talk about what this could mean for the gaming division. All right, Xbox fans, this is where things get interesting. Xbox has been through the ringer before with layoffs. In 2024, they cut 1,900 jobs after they acquired Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, calling these cuts redundancies. Later that year, another 650 jobs were slashed in the corporate and support roles over at Activision. And now with this 3% cut, Xbox is almost definitely going to feel some of the pain. Now here's a big question. How many Xbox employees will be impacted? What does this mean for games, consoles, and Game Pass? Unfortunately, Microsoft hasn't shared exact numbers for the gaming division. Here's what we do know. These layers are focused on reducing management layers, which could mean fewer bosses and leaner teams. On one hand, this might streamline decision making, potentially speeding up game development for Xbox's projects. But on the flip side, losing staff, especially in creative and technical roles, could slow down development on the next Call of Duty, the next Halo, and even some new big IPs. Xbox has a massive portfolio now with Activision Blizzard, Bethesda, and Obsidian. Any disruption could ripple across their slate. Another concern is Game Pass. Microsoft has been pushing hard to make Game Pass the Netflix of gaming. But it's no secret, they've been burning through cash to keep it affordable while adding day one releases. These layoffs hit marketing or support teams for Game Pass. We might see fewer promotions or slower updates to the service. Worst case scenario, price hikes or fewer big games at launch. But let's not panic yet. Microsoft's still committed to gaming, and Xbox head Phil Spencer has been very vocal about growing the brand. These layoffs reflect a much bigger brand than tech. Companies like Microsoft, Meta, Google, etc. are cutting jobs to pivot towards AI and automation, which could reshape how games are made. Maybe we'll see more AI-driven tools in game development, but at the cost of human jobs. This also raises questions about Microsoft's priorities. They're spending billions on AI while trimming their workforce, including in gaming. As fans, we want Xbox to keep delivering awesome games and services, but these cuts might signal a shift towards AI over traditional game investments. It's a balancing act, and Microsoft's got a lot riding on it. We'll see, but unfortunately, it probably isn't the last round of big layoffs. We'll see. AI and automation just keeps getting better and better each year, and will continue to just take over more and more jobs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and maybe consider subscribing as well. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.